here's part 2. So you've done some practice right here. Now, the second part is we're going to ask ourselves a question. What if, we want to know what if there's more than one grouping symbol? This is our question. What if we have in one problem 2 grouping symbols? We have some parentheses and brackets, or we have a fraction bar and parentheses, right? And the answer is you simplify the inside first. You work from the inside out, okay? So a couple examples here. Let's take a look. 18 minus brackets 52 divided by parentheses 7 plus 6. Now look, I'm closing the set of parentheses, and I'm also closing the set of brackets, right? Remember we talked about when there's 2, right, we don't want to write 2 of the same because it's kind of confusing. So here I can see the parentheses close right here and the brackets close immediately after. Okay, so that's my first example. So I simplified the inside first. So here's what I'm looking at. I'm kind of like going, like you can imagine, I take my fingers from the outside. I say, oh, I hit some brackets. Those are grouping symbols. I got to do what's inside. Oh, but wait, there's parentheses even inside the brackets. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to simplify 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, now notice, watch what I'm going to do. I can leave this in the parentheses or not. It turns out it doesn't really matter in this case, right? But notice I'm just copying down everything else. 52 divided by 13. Okay, now if I hadn't written the parentheses on this 13, that would have been fine too. Look, I could just take them off because this just says 52 divided by 13, right? So sometimes you'll just find yourself kind of automatically copying the parentheses. That's fine, it's not wrong. It's not wrong with or without them. Okay, so now I still have grouping symbols. I still have a set of brackets. So I'm going to go ahead and do this division first. 52 divided by 13. I think of a deck of cards as 52 cards. There's 13 in each suit, 4 suits. That's how I do that one in my head. Okay, but a calculator is fine if you need it. Okay, 18 minus 4 is 14. Okay, so that's what this looks like. I simplified the innermost one first, the inside first. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, so here I have 2 grouping symbols. I have a fraction bar, and then I have the set of parentheses. So what's on the inside? Well, this fraction bar makes this whole top of the fraction a group of numbers, right? But it turns out within that group, I actually have this other group. So I'm going to do that first. So this becomes, and sometimes you like to simplify fractions this way. Good habit in algebra just to kind of always simplify down. It's not wrong to simplify the other way, but nice to just always kind of do our work in the same direction. Makes it less confusing. So 6 minus 3, that is 3. And at the same time, on the bottom I have this group of numbers, and I actually don't have any like second group or anything, so I can actually just go ahead and simplify that. 4 plus 5 is 9. Now on the top, remember this is multiplication, so 6 times 3 is 18. This is 18 over 9. 18 divided by 9, right? This was multiplication, this is division. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Right, so in this case my answer was 2. In this case my answer was 14. And now it's going to be your turn, so you can just go ahead and write practice. And squeeze your practice problems in right here.